we were seeing the ability of this new wave of technology called edge computing, which is the ability to crunch and analyze data without using the cloud. So today, the way the traditional model works is that you have data that kind of goes sit somewhere in Google Cloud or Amazon or Microsoft
Hmm.
Azure. Video doesn't work that way because video is so intense, right? It's like a few camera feeds can throw out can spit out a whole lot of video.
Hmm.
What we saw was the ability to very cost effectively process all that video without transferring it somewhere to the cloud. When those two things came together, we saw that there's an opportunity to solve some of the problems that we ourselves had seen in all these different businesses, and then be able to solve them in a way that was cost effective and accessible and easy to use for customers. And that's really how that idea came together.
Is I don't know if this is a valid question, but is there any AI tied to that?
There is. So what we basically do is that we provide customers with a small like appliance, a box. It's like a video recorder. We call it an intelligent video recorder. It plugs into the camera system they already have, and if they want cameras, we give it to them for free. And what it does is that it actually crunches and stores all the data there. And then we have these GPUs built into these boxes, which allow us to analyze the video and then run different AI models on it. And then we give customers access to that video on a very simple dashboard through a mobile app or through their browser. And then the AI features built into it basically allow them to use video for all those purposes, right? So, for example, can you actually search a video by a person? Can you figure out how many people were in a particular area at a given period of time? Can you figure out if a car or a vehicle was staying idle in a particular location for more than a certain amount of time? So we have AI built in that allows all these different use cases that customers leverage to make better decisions.
So you can search a video based on a person?
Yes,
Can
you
you
can.
search a video based on like male or female?
No, we can't search it based on the specifics of the person, but we can search video based on like was there a person in it in that frame,
Oh, okay.
right? Or was there a vehicle
Because
that
I
was
was about to be like, whoa. Turning camera off.
Let me ask you this: do you have dealers using it now?
Oh yeah, we have many dealers using it now actually. So we have some of the largest dealerships in the country using our product. And what you brought up there is actually a very interesting question that we get a lot, right? And it's video surveillance, right? Is it Big Brother? Uh, what the way we see it is, and seen this with all our customers, video surveillance is a thing. It's unhealthy when you have asymmetric access. You only have one person who has access to something. You have somebody, sitting in a high tower looking at people and figuring out what they're doing, right? But video
Mhm.
intelligence, which is what we call it, is where everybody has access to it. What we find is that when we actually when we deploy a product into dealerships and almost any other industry, the use of the product very quickly spreads. It's no longer just the IT or the security person or the GM who has it, right? But it's the salespeople, it's the person on the shop floor, it's the person who's managing the repair center, it's the operations manager, it's the HR person. They all have video and they're collaborating it with it to then make better decisions. So it's no longer like something that only a few people have access to, but it's something that everybody has access to and uses on a day-to-day basis. In which case it becomes less Big Brother and it is more
And
focused
more
on the
just,
value
mhm.
that you can get from it.
So
Huh.
so tell me how because you talked about sales and I can't, my mind just keeps going there because I see tons of value there, because training is one of those things that I just feel I have to admit it is getting better. I see a lot more push, but there's still some stores out there, man, that just don't invest in that at all, like zero. Um, h- give me an example of how a store can use this to train their salespeople better, and probably with your system, they would be able to do it at a significant reduction in cost, because those training programs are quite expensive. And training is one of those things. If you're going to do it, you got to commit, and you got to do it always, right? You can't just do it for 30 days and be like, okay, you're all trained. Like it's got to be ongoing.
Uh, yeah, and I think there are a couple of elements to it, right? One part of it is knowing what to train people on and who to train.
Hmm.
And very often you don't have enough context about that. right? You as a GM of a dealership, you can't be everywhere at the same time, right? You're pulled between different things. Very often, you're managing multiple locations, uh, uh, and you have salespeople talking to customers, right? So how do you know? Like, can you get the visual context that you need to actually see what happened to know, okay, who do I need to train and what do I need to train them on? And that's probably the starting point for how video footage helps you, right? You have these cameras, we're able to very easily help you to uh, figure out, like, to find the right video clips, right?
Mhm.
For example, when was person A talking to a customer, right? What did that look like? How long did it take for us to, like, for him or her to talk to the customer? How long was the customer with them, right? What are the different, like, time lengths that different customer interactions have, right? Why do some interactions take longer than others, right? So the video footage and making it very easy to search video allows you to figure out those questions, which then helps you design what is your training program, who needs to be trained, right? Like you said, training programs are expensive and they're time consuming. The least thing you want to do is put your money after the places that actually move the needle, right?
Right.